Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to the Iowa channel, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality, bringing in awareness by Avi. I've got a question that was given to me, and I would like to answer it on this podcast. The question is, Abhi, is Japa chanting necessary? What should I do, Japa chanting or meditation? Okay, firstly, I'm not going to tell what you should do. I'm just going to explain Japa chanting. I've done a podcast on meditation. You can find it on my YouTube, and you can find it on my Spotify. You can also find it on my Podbean account. I've done a podcast on meditation. Now I'm going to answer the question on Japa chanting, the importance of Japa chanting. Now this goes very deep. We got to understand firstly what is vibration. Vibration is vibration, and sound gives off vibration. Depending on what sound it is, it gives off that particular vibration. Now, japa chanting, the repetition of whatever mantra you are chanting, gives off a certain vibration. Now, that vibration over 108 times, and I've done a podcast on why 108, why the significance of 108 in japa chanting or um, if you are wearing any kind of beads on you or whatever. So chanting over a considerable period of time, it shifts your vibration. You become that which you are chanting. Basically, you as spirit, you start to vibrate on that energetic frequency. That 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 chanting of yours helps you to rise in vibration, and you break that material dimension of existence, and you start to transcend. So the transcendental sound of the vibration you become. So, for example, if you are chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now, I've done a podcast on the importance of Hare Krishna mantra. So, when you're chanting this mantra, for example, Japa chanting, what you're doing is you are taking you as spirit and you are becoming that vibration, and you are becoming that transcendental state of conscious vibration, and you become you break free from the material dimension. You, like a springboard effect, you leap and you start to experience the vibration of the mantra, which is ecstasy. And when you start to experience that ecstasy, there's nothing roaming free in your mind bothering you. And the least of things that are running in your mind bothering you means less misery or no misery. And when there's no misery, there's peace. So peace is a consequence of no misery. Peace is has always been there. It's just that we've added misery by thinking a lot, by attaching ourselves to the material dimension of existence, by entangling ourselves with nature, with the vices of nature. So japa chanting helps us untangle ourselves from the material modes of nature through the transcendental sound of the mantra, the vibrational force of it. It helps us to move. So the mantra is the vehicle. We are the spirit. The mantra is the vehicle, and we get to its destination of its frequency. That's the best way to explain it. Now, I'm going to do another podcast on what is the meaning of a mantra. My awareness, what a meaning of mantra, so that we can obviously look at the then we then can look at the different kinds of mantras that you can chant to bring out different states of consciousness. So the mantra that you're chanting brings out a state of consciousness. And I've done a separate podcast on what is a state of consciousness. So Jai Shri Ram, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Shri Krishna, Haribol. Thank you very much for listening.